What will be your reaction on this overall reaction on this budget?
No, I think the budget what appealed to me the most about this budget was the direction. And, where the Honorable Finance Minister started, that, this has to be a collaborative effort. The fact that the government wants to work with corporate India, in a trust based regulatory manner, in an inclusive manner, work with states to see how they can get included, I think is a very strong direction, for a Viksit Bharat. So if we are talking of the next 20 years, I think this budget was a foundational building block on how that can happen. I think, the best in the last, as we heard, to give the middle class extra income also shows that, we want to boost consumption, we want a feel good factor, and India is a country that's going to grow rich over the next 20 years. There will be upward mobility of income. So for people to feel as they earn more, they will still, while they will pay taxes, but they will also have more to be able to spend discretionately. Is a big good feeling, to get and boost consumption. I think for young people, creating COEs for skilling, looking at the gig economy and giving social security, I think is a very strong point, because India's growth will come at the back of, a very large push from young people. MSMEs will also, get a lot more young people. So I thought many aspects that touched young people was a big one, that happened in this budget. Also the fact that, talk of investment in people, economy and innovation. The 20,000 crore that has come, with 10,000 crore going to deep tech fund of funds, creating a COE for ultimately artificial intelligence in education are all good signs. However, I believe that on the technology side, we need to be doing a lot more. And we need to be doing a lot more sooner, because, just 2 days ago, $600 billion of market cap, one company got, eroded when the DeepSeek got announced in one day, in one country. So what is at stake in the world with Gen AI is huge. So we have to be thinking big as a country. We need to see how private sector will also invest along with the government to make that happen. So I think, overall prioritization going forward, technology needs to play a much larger role. Of course, there's a lot of push already, but can we make it faster and bigger and better, as we move forward?
So can you point out anything like Sitaraman missed in technology sector, as you say that the AI is going to be a big factor in for any country, digital security or overall security.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think while we have focused on it, we need to improve. See, India has had the best digital public infrastructure. We see with payments, we see with UPI, how it has empowered people. And today every Indian has a digital mobile device. How do we leverage that? Of course, on citizen services, we will do a great job, and we're seeing things moving in health and in sustainability and all of that. But can we increase a prioritized focus around that is something that, I think we can see continuing even beyond the budget. As a country, we need to work together to make that happen.
Recently, Vaishnav, the minister Ashwini Vaishnav announced the India will have the own AI model. So how do you see that it will be going to further development in this sector?
No, absolutely. And I think, India, because of our scale, we have the ability to really use AI very well. And we have, large populations, and also India, to me, has the ability to lead, especially on the application layer in AI, right? Already, because the solutions that we can provide in India can be used by many countries in the world, by many companies that can get involved in the process. So therefore, I think an accelerated focus on this would be very, very, helpful and meaningful.
Thank you so much, sir.